Imagine a world where our overflowing landfills are replaced by nature's own incinerators, volcanoes. Could these fiery giants be the solution to our waste management woes? Before you answer, let's delve into the science and logistics behind this explosive idea. Today, we're exploring a burning question. What if we disposed of our trash by dumping it into volcanoes? Is it a feasible solution or a recipe for disaster? Stick around to find out, and if you enjoy thought-provoking content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more intriguing explorations. The allure of volcanic disposal. At first glance, tossing our trash into a volcano might seem like a fiery solution to waste disposal. After all, with the US producing about 254 million tons of garbage each year, it's tempting to think that Earth's natural furnaces could burn it all away. But in reality, this idea is both dangerous and impractical. First off, not all volcanoes have the right conditions. Only a handful worldwide have active lava lakes, like Kilauea in Hawaii or Mount Erebus in Antarctica. Most volcanoes don't have the open, bubbling lava pits you'd need to dump trash into. Even if we could access these lava lakes, getting close enough to throw in garbage would be incredibly risky. Lava is extremely hot, often over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, and can cause serious burns or worse. Plus, adding foreign objects to lava can trigger explosive reactions, sending molten rock and debris flying. Then there's the issue of pollution. Burning trash releases harmful gases. Volcanoes already emit toxic substances like sulfur and chlorine. Adding more pollutants could harm nearby communities and ecosystems. Lastly, many volcanoes are sacred to indigenous cultures. Using them as garbage disposals would be disrespectful and could lead to cultural conflicts. What are shield volcanoes? Shield volcanoes are large, gently sloping mountains formed by the eruption of low viscosity lava that can travel great distances. This type of lava flow results in the broad, shield-like shape of the volcano. Unlike more explosive volcanoes, shield volcanoes produce non-explosive eruptions, allowing lava to spread out smoothly over the landscape. A well-known example is Mauna Loa in Hawaii, which is one of the largest active volcanoes on Earth. The idea of using volcanoes for waste disposal stems from the belief that the intense heat within a volcano could incinerate waste materials, rendering them harmless. This concept suggests that by introducing waste into a volcano, it would be destroyed by the extreme temperatures inside. However, this notion is more theoretical than practical. Challenges in implementing waste disposal in volcanoes. Despite the theoretical appeal, several significant challenges make the use of volcanoes for waste disposal impractical. Many shield volcanoes are located in remote, uninhabited regions, making them difficult to access. Transporting waste to these locations would require substantial resources and infrastructure. Introducing foreign materials into a volcano could disrupt its natural processes and potentially lead to unforeseen environmental consequences. The unpredictable nature of volcanic activity poses risks. An eruption could release harmful gases and ash, which might be exacerbated by the introduction of waste materials. The expenses associated with transporting waste to remote volcanic sites and ensuring the safety of such operations would be prohibitively high. The perils of approaching a volcano's vent. Approaching an active volcano is extremely dangerous due to several hazardous factors. The environment around a volcano is often filled with toxic gases, such as sulfur dioxide and carbon dioxide, which can be harmful or even fatal if inhaled. The ground near a volcano can be unstable, with sudden eruptions or the collapse of the volcanic structure posing significant risks. Additionally, the constant threat of eruptions means that the situation can change rapidly, making it difficult to predict and prepare for potential dangers. In 2002, Ethiopian researchers conducted an experiment by introducing a 30-kilogram bag of trash into a volcano. This action led to explosive reactions, highlighting the volatility and unpredictability of volcanic environments. The experiment demonstrated that even small amounts of foreign material can trigger violent reactions within a volcano, underscoring the inherent dangers of interacting with such natural phenomena. Environmental impacts of burning trash in volcanoes. Burning waste in volcanoes without proper emission controls can release harmful pollutants directly into the atmosphere. Materials like plastics emit toxic fumes when incinerated, contributing to air pollution and posing health risks. Additionally, not all materials would fully decompose, leading to potential contamination of the surrounding environment. When plastics are burned, they release toxic substances such as dioxins, furans, and volatile organic compounds, VOCs. Exposure to these chemicals can lead to serious health issues issues, including respiratory problems, headaches, dizziness, and nausea. Long-term exposure has been linked to cancer, neurological damage, and other chronic diseases. The pollutants released by burning waste can settle on land and in water bodies, contaminating soil and aquatic ecosystems. This can lead to long-lasting environmental damage, affecting plant life, animals, and entire food chains. The carbon footprint of transportation, transporting millions of tons of waste to remote volcanoes, would require substantial energy, significantly increasing the carbon footprint of waste management. This approach contradicts global efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and combat climate change. The logistics of transporting waste to distant volcanic sites would demand considerable energy. This process would involve extensive use of vehicles and machinery, leading to increased fuel consumption and higher carbon emissions. The carbon footprint of such an operation would be substantial, undermining efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, volcanic activity, and waste disposal. The idea of disposing of waste by dumping it into volcanoes is fraught with challenges. Active volcanoes are hazardous environments, making it dangerous to approach them for waste disposal. Additionally, not all materials can be effectively melted by lava. Some may float on the surface or release toxic gases upon contact. For example, attempting to dispose of waste in lava lakes can lead to the release of harmful substances into the environment, unpredictable reactions, and safety concerns. Introducing large quantities of waste into a volcano is a hazardous idea. While lava temperatures can reach over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 1,100 degrees Celsius, which is sufficient to melt many materials, it's not hot enough to melt certain metals like steel, nickel, and iron. Additionally, most volcanoes don't have lava lakes where waste could be dumped. Only a few volcanoes worldwide have active lava lakes. Even if it were possible, dropping waste into a lava lake would be extremely dangerous. The lava surface is covered with a crust, and adding foreign materials could break this crust, causing explosions that eject rocks and lava, posing significant safety risks. Moreover, burning waste in a volcano would release toxic gases. Plastics and other materials emit harmful fumes when incinerated, contributing to air pollution and posing health risks. Volcanoes already emit gases like sulfur dioxide and carbon dioxide, and adding more pollutants could worsen air quality, affecting both the environment and human health. Additionally, not all materials would fully decompose in a volcanic environment. Some substances, like certain plastics and metals, can persist for long periods, potentially contaminating the surrounding environment. This could lead to long-term ecological damage, affecting soil and water quality. Alternative waste management solutions. Disposing of waste by dumping it into volcanoes might seem like a quick fix, but it's neither practical nor safe. Volcanoes are natural systems designed to release gases and materials from the Earth's interior, not to handle human-made waste. Introducing foreign substances could disrupt these natural processes and pose environmental hazards. Additionally, the extreme conditions inside a volcano make it an impractical and dangerous method for waste disposal. A more effective and environmentally friendly approach is waste-to-energy incineration. This method involves burning waste at high temperatures to generate electricity and heat. Modern incineration facilities are equipped with advanced emission control technologies that capture harmful pollutants, ensuring that the process is safe and efficient. For example, Britain's largest waste-to-energy site, Infinium, has implemented carbon capture and storage technology to reduce its carbon emissions. The concept of using volcanoes as a method for trash disposal captures attention and sparks curiosity. However, the reality is far more complex. There are many logistical challenges that arise from such an approach. For starters, getting waste to an active volcano would require extensive planning and transport infrastructure. The journey to the volcano alone would involve navigating rough terrain and potentially dangerous conditions. In addition to transportation issues, there are significant environmental hazards to consider. Volcanoes can erupt unexpectedly, releasing ash and toxic gases. If you found this exploration insightful, please give us a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe for more content that delves into fascinating what-if scenarios.